Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to week 1 of 99 names of Allah. Inshallah, we're going to be doing 99 names of Allah, but because it's like so many and Ramadan there's so few Fridays that we can actually handle all of these names. I think it's going to be a lot of information putting out there. So we're going to try to limit it to 15 names, the first 15 names of Allah. And let's go. How do you introduce yourself to somebody? You say your name, and then you say something a little bit about yourself. Like, for example, hi, I'm Sana. I am Sarah's mother, or I am Suleiman's mother. That's how I'll introduce myself to somebody who's just meeting me, and if they know Suleiman before me. So I tell you something that you need to know right after saying my name. Here are some examples of how you may introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Suleiman, and I'm the oldest child of this family.
Just as you saw, some people know exactly what to say. They know who they are, and they want to tell you exactly who they are right after saying their name. Some people are a little bit more confused.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Snow White. I'm Elsa. Excuse me. Assalamu alaikum. I'm a bird.
In the beginning of the Quran, Allah Ta'ala says, first, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most kind. Ar-Rahman is the most merciful, and Ar-Rahim is the most kind. So Allah Ta'ala is, off the bat, He's introducing Himself. In the first words of every surah, you begin with Bismillah, and with every surah, you learn that He is merciful. In the first surah, Surah Fatiha, we read it every time, every day, in all our prayers. We say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. So, right after saying Alhamdulillah, all praise is for Allah, and we start off with the first few things that Allah Ta'ala told us about, is that He is merciful, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. He's merciful and He's kind. Now, who is He merciful and kind to? He's merciful and kind not just to Muslims, not just to His favored, like His favorite child, favorite creation. No, He's merciful and kind to everyone. He's merciful and kind if you're good. He's merciful and kind if you're bad. He is merciful and kind to everyone. He doesn't really need us to be good or pray or do this or that. He doesn't need it. We need it. We do it for ourselves. He gives us things even if we don't ask for it. He lets us be healthy, alhamdulillah. He gives us food and a roof on our head. And He gives us so many mercies that we can't even count. And He's kind to us even when we are sinful. So it's very important to remember that He is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the merciful and kind one. So those were two of Allah Ta'ala's names. First one, Ar-Rahman. Second one, Ar-Rahim. Number 3 is Al-Malik. Al-Malik means the master, the king. He doesn't need anything. Like, for example, when Yusuf makes his Lego sets, does he need the Lego sets to do something for him? No, he just did it because he likes to. He likes to create. Does Zara, when she does her artwork, does she need the art to do something for her? No, she just wants to make art. She just likes to create. Just like that. When Allah Ta'ala created us, He doesn't need us. He just made us because He likes to create. He is the master and He is the most powerful, so He doesn't need anything from us. In fact, we very much need Him. So whenever we make dua, it's important to remember Al-Malik, the master. You're humbling yourself in front of Him. You're talking to the master, the king, not just the king of human beings. He's the king of the whole world. He's the king of the whole universe. Even if everyone in the world had all their wishes granted, it wouldn't take away even the slightest bit from Allah Ta'ala's treasury. It's not a big problem. Allah Ta'ala could answer everyone's wishes. Muslim, not Muslim, plants or animals, even the fish in the sea, or the things we cannot see. Whatever it is, Allah Ta'ala can answer everyone's wishes. The next name that we're going to cover is Al-Quddus. He is the most pure. We as human beings, we're not perfect. I make mistakes, you make mistakes, we all make mistakes. Even your teachers make mistakes. Even the presidents make mistakes. Even animals make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes you have funny videos on YouTube, for example, that are animals being silly. They make mistakes. They don't know everything. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pure of any sin. He is perfect. He is the most pure, the most perfect of the perfect. Perfect by definition. So the fourth and the last name for today is Al-Quddus. So next time when you do your du'as, or you want to, think about Allah, I want you to try to use these words so that you can make the most of your du'as and make your du'as more beautiful. For example, if you want His mercy, say Ar-Rahman. If you need His kindness, say Ar-Rahim. If you need the master to handle a situation, you say Al-Malik. And then, of course, you know that He is the most pure. Say, oh Allah, you're the most pure, Al-Quddus. I'm not, please forgive me, Your Majesty, right? So this is a way of talking to Allah. I hope that helps. See you next week. Assalamu alaikum.